Greetings RC fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage. I'm out at the BERCC today. You've probably already seen one video from this with me with my Ravine. Thursday was Ken Nalls' birthday, so we're out here celebrating that and his wedding today. I'm going to do a bit of a podcast style thing with him and talk about his rigs. He's already broken his Ravine because he's pulled one of the motor wires out, so we're going to get into that. Please don't forget to do the usual things: like, comment and subscribe.
No, it's not going to do it.
It's not going to do it.
How do you scratch your eye without
It sings tunes. If we can get it working, we'll show you in a bit. Anyway,
well, yeah.
who are you and what do you do?
I am Ken. I figured out how to make that work.
And you're out celebrating your birthday today?
Yes, sorry, yeah, my 42nd, and I'm currently trying to make this truck work.
So this is Maud, your mauler that you won at East.
Yep.
And you've done a load of upgrades. It's got metal panels you made yourself. It's got vinyl from 1622 Vinyl Designs. It looks stunning. I love the wrestler heads on it. What ESC is it that it's singing away?
It's ISDT ESC 70.
Hey!
And we now have power.
Excellent. So that's Maud. Which one's this one?
That's Big Doug.
Because you've got a little Doug somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a
that's a Texan.
so it's the RGT one then?
Yeah, same as a Crusher. I've got a Crusher as well, but that's at home.
Yeah.
That's mostly stock, just wheels and tyres and a winch on that.
Nice.
And obviously I've bolted a trailer to the back of it for a chuckle.
Yeah. So how long have you been back RCing?
I've been doing it about a year, just over a year.
And what was your first rig?
First rig was the Ravine, which I broke after about 5 minutes this morning.
Because you pulled a wire out
Yes.
of the motor. Yeah,
Yes.
we'll have a look at that a bit later on and go over that and the other rigs and do a full rig breakdown. So you're going to attempt the course with this?
Yeah, I'll give it a run. I've not actually driven it in anger since I built it, but
so has it got stock motor in and stuff like that, or have you changed?
no, it's got a 550 35 ton motor in it.
Hyrax.
Yeah, Hyrax tyres, some carbon wheels. If I just pull these out, I can show you the inside.
Yeah, because you've converted it so it doesn't have the thingy on the front. So
yeah, so it's got all metal gears.
yeah,
Much larger motor. So it's got the 550 can in there, which just about squeezes in. Running it on 3S.
yeah,
It's got Rolalo radio gear.
yeah.
Courtesy of Tom Lee RC.
Excellent.
It's got Outlaw rear shocks.
Yeah,
Set up for droop.
yeah.
And a 25 kg servo.
Nice.
Oh, and metal diffs as well.
Yeah, which came as part of your prize.
Yeah,
you
that
won
came as
from...
part of the package. Kevin Hardy Prendergast sent me those.
So anybody who has got a mauler and isn't part of the Mauler Maniacs group, if I remember, I'll link it down in the description of the video. So get over there if you've got a mauler and enjoy the fun.
There is some utterly silly things on there.
Yes, definitely.
You've seen the one he's built? It's got two transmissions running side by side.
Yes, he's got his skid steer eight wheel.
That's it, yeah. Insanity, he calls it.
Yeah, it is insanity. So
But I do need to convert this to four-wheel steer at some point.
yeah.
Because
Well, all it is the drive shafts and then the ends, because the axles are exactly the same, front and rear. Whoop. Certainly went up there easier than my Ravine did, but that's wheelbase thing. Whoop. It's almost worth putting a curved bar over the top of it to help it roll back over.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout, that, to be fair.
Funnily enough, my mauler's off with Kevin at the minute, getting some work done for me. Definitely make that easier work of that than what I did with the Ravine.
Just don't tell the missus how much Hyrax tyres are.
She stood behind me, so we'll not talk about it right now. Depends on whether you get them on special offer and use your discount code and get 15% off when you place your first order. So you can get them at a reasonable price, but they do absolutely kick them.
They're only like 30 quid a set of 4. So a Louis Vuitton bag's got 100 quid.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it? So, I mean, to be honest with you, it's pretty comparable.
Did you hear me talking about tyres? Yeah. Oh, in that case, I made it all up. I'm talking nonsense. You can't trust me, I'm a man.
Careful. Ooh. Oh. Gate. So 4's over there.
What are those ones with the red soles? Are they Louis?
Now this is going to require a bit of jiggery pokery because the turning circle is the same as a London bus.
Well, it's slightly better than an aircraft carrier.
What, 600 quid?
Right, you need to go right that way. Now the other way. Nicely driven, Ken.
Without the red sole. You want the red sole?
5's over there.
Please, thanks very much.
Oh, they went on the trail.
Yeah, they've gone over.
So we're at Ken's car. This is actually a Ravine. I promise it is, kind of. So what have you done to it? I mean, apart from pulling the wire out of the motor today?
Well, essentially the only things that are left that are stock Ravine, the axles are untouched.
Yep.
And behind this mess of wiring, which I haven't tidied up yet, you've got a stock Ravine ESC converted to Dean's.
Yep.
The side plate chassis I made out of a CCTV sign, which was
no longer required,
which I found at work in the old workshop. So what I did was I measured all the suspension geometry and the distance from centre, etc.
Yep.
So it's set up the same as my long wheelbase was. This is currently about 320 wheelbase.
Yep.
So the suspension geometry is the same as the truck my little brother's running somewhere about.
Yep.
Got these little spacers from good old AliExpress.
Yep.
The bottom links I made using drinking straws, which came from Amazon, with some rod ends bonded in.
Nice.
Got 2S LiPo mounted up front on the front servo.
What ESC are you running?
A standard.
Standard Ravine?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stock Ravine.
Yeah, you've got lights running, so you've wired that into something?
I just plugged it into the spare port on the ESC.
Didn't work on mine, but okay. Cool.
But yeah, so yeah, that's running that. I'm running Mauler wheels at the moment because the carbon fibre wheels I had on it are sitting on moored.
Yep. 2S.
The shocks are stock Ravine shocks, but I've taken all the springs off and they run pen springs internal to hold them in.
Okay, yeah. 20 kilo servos front
Yep.
and rear.
And then what I've done to stiffen the arms up, I've cable tied brass rods onto the arms. It's on the bottom on the rear arm. Not sure why I've done it the
Give you a
opposite
little,
way around.
well, on the rear I suppose that's for your rear departure angle catching on rocks, just to give you a little bit of protection.
Yeah, it's not.
And you've got top and bottom on the front to give you a little bit more weight.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. And what are these other two rigs we've got here?
This is my FTX 6er.
With a dead body in the back of it.
Yes, a homemade dead body made out of a bit of Plant Oasis. I saw someone else do it, so obviously I copied them because it amused me. That's basically stock other than wheels and tyres.
That came from Tomley RC, I think,
It
didn't
did come from Tomley RC.
Yeah. At East.
It did, yes. I did manage to kill the gearbox in it, so I put the gearbox out of the Unimog FMS. Okay. It's got the same gearbox as that in it. And then we head on to this, which is
rather bright.
My Frankenstein beastie. So that's a standard Power Wagon body cut down.
Yep.
Underneath we have a slight mess of electronics, but it's an SCX 24 chassis.
Yep.
And what I've done, I cut the belly pan off of a FCX chassis and bolted to that because it was easiest way to mount the gearbox.
Yep.
An £8 ESC from Amazon.
Yep.
Got some RC 4WD shocks, no springs on the front. I've got a PTK servo from Drive Time RC.
Yep.
I think they're about 8.5 kilos. They're ridiculously powerful for these small rigs.
Yep.
So I'm running brass inners on the front portals.
Yep.
And then on the rear portals, I've got the brass outers with the alloy axle, just for a bit more weight over the back end.
Yeah, because they do tend to be a little bit light on the back end.
Yeah,
you've got
yeah,
so
they
much
do.
Front end on it.
On the front chassis brace as well there, I've just put a selection of brass rings just to weigh it down.
Cool.
With a Spectrum receiver, purely because it was tiny and it fitted in the hole beautifully. I got that off my good friend Dave White.
Oh yeah, I know Dave.
Yeah, so I got that from him. And that's mostly it. Axle and transmission wise, it's stock. Obviously I don't run 2-speed, so I'm not sure if the camera can pick up, so I've got a little pin there that holds the shift lever into the low speed selection. But yeah, it's been an ongoing project, and then I just bonded some washers on because that's all I had that was magnetic.
Cool, excellent. Well, you just switching over and going to be taking.
There we go.
Grab one over the toes.
That's all right, it'll go straight over him, it's light enough. Right, then just drive it wherever you want to drive it.
Okay.
There's a big battery in it, so there's plenty of power.
This one looks lower than that one.
This one's actually harder and more technical than that
really?
one. Yeah.
Oh, I'll go and find them then.
So, yeah.
No, because there's gates on that
Oh,
one.
Sarah, yours is bigger than mine.
I'm going to leave that comment alone.
I said
You'll not go. She
Right, you want me to go and try up here?
Yeah, wherever.
got there.
I'll put this into the Ken video.
I'm so scared I'm going to break it.
It's all right, you won't. And not being funny, it was 99 quid new. That's one of the reasons why I recommend the Ravine as a great first crawler for people and for youngsters. It comes with a lithium ion.
Bring this way. Bring this way. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it.
It's all right, it's all right. No, no, it's all right. Just turn your, no, you leave it. Just turn your front wheels. Yeah. Yeah. Keep going. Turn the wheels. It's all right. I've reinforced the body so you won't crack the body. It's light as anything. It's got quite a high centre of gravity, which, you know, doesn't really help that much, but cool. Right, I'll leave the girls playing there because Ken's playing with the little one over here.
Yeah, we've got one right over here, haven't you?
Yeah, but you also don't want to drop the less.
Weird. In the hole either. Yeah.
And I found this away from the front.
It doesn't seem bad, is it? But
Looks like that front. Are the front tyres debleeded, or is it?
No, it's just
Still hit the gate.
it's just they're not really supposed to fit. They're inch tyres on 1.2 inch rims, so
We've got Sarah driving, which is good.
I mean, it's almost like this course was designed for a tent.
Almost. Although Peter Seymour seems to boss it pretty well with his 124.
Yeah, well, he's building me a chassis for this, so this is going to a different chassis shortly.
I'm just going straight up it. It's the best I've ever done it.
But he's just finished designing one for the. Oh, that's gonna.
No, go steer left. Steer left. And bring it up through there, and you should hook that rock now. Now left. Steer left. No, We've got a little bit of punch. Almost recovery. Have you tried it on the climb up to the top there, see if it can do it?
I haven't yet.
There's a lot of 1/10s can't do this. You might go that way, yeah.
This is going to be a stumbling block.
Whoop.
Yay! Ah, here's Ian.
That would be Mr. Sizer.
Very good.
Well, I liked mine. Looked on
Ken's
YouTube.
little brother's rig.
Yep. Oh god. Well done, Ken. Round of applause.
Oh, cheers, dude.
Well, yeah, I've done it.
So you're going to mock me up?
Of course.
What do they say? Pride comes before a fall. Oh, I'm such a numpty.
You just need a bit bigger tyres on yours, Charlie.
Yeah, I do have bigger tyres.
He's got some bigger tyres. I gave him some FTX wheels, but we need to get you another body so we can trim it.
I've got a covered top one sitting in my house that I picked up from Gareth at one of these swap meets. I also have a load of other stuff that I'm looking to get rid of at some point.
Nice.
Oh, you have to ping me
I
a
love
message
rolling.
over.
It's so fun.
Rachel's in charge of Rainbow's in charge of selling stuff for me, so. So what's this one, Ken?
This is my Texan that Sarah bought me for Christmas. Mostly stock, other than.
Ken, this is Shirley now. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Shirley is the dead body.
Yeah, mostly stock, wheels and tyres, and a winch.
Nice.
And I've bolted a trailer to the back for a laugh.
I've got a winch like that to put on something at some point. Ah,
That will winch Charlie on a skateboard.
Wow. Yeah, I've got a mini version of it. I haven't got a big one.
Oh, it says apple. I thought it said something else.
Yeah.
It is a bit mad, isn't it? Your steering's on the wrong way.
What's it called?
Big Doug.
I thought you said they had female.
No, they do, but Doug, the FCX 24, my yellow one, which I didn't bring, they call Doug, it's got Doug written on it.
Right.
And that's a big version of Doug. So it's Big Doug.
Like I've got little blue, I've got tiny blue in 1/64 scale that you see on Vulcan Raceway, and there will be a big blue to take over from Brawn in Class 1 at some point. You've got the back end of the, that's it, trailer's stuck.
It's fairly nippy.
It is. So this has got a lot of the same stuff on as Brawn, because the RGT EX 86010JK, which is what that is, this chassis took over from. It's just got a different rear suspension setup in there with the two.
Feel free to pop the body.
No, it's okay.
You know, if that hits me, that's going to squash me.
Mr. Sizer.
Rather apt name, perhaps.
See, I do like them, but I prefer the honcho body.
Oh.
You know, there's a weight limit on that bridge. Oh, nice recovery.
Some idiot put a trailer on it.
That'd be you.
Sarah did it.
Sarah, he's calling you an idiot. I've got it on video. Yeah.
Come this way a bit, it's flatter.
You maybe stood in the wrong place. If you go around where Rainbow stood up there and not in the hole.
So I didn't manage to go over the top, I cheated and went closer to the wheel.
Yeah.
Nicely driven, a bit more power. That's it.
Yeah, now where do I go?
Well, you can reverse back or you can... That's it.
Hey!
God, I know I'm falling down the hole. Here we go.
But I came down here, and then I must have over because I wanted to go over the woody bit. So I came down here, I went through up there, and then I went over the wood. I don't know if that's the right way, but it was the way I ended up. Whoa, spinners!
Reverse back and then forward and it'll drop off. Move your wheels side to side. Okay.
There we go. Right. Oh, what am I doing? It's
Whiskey
getting used to these.
throttle.
It's getting used to these.
It's,
Like that.
it's nice and gentle.
Yeah, so, right, it's only forward back.
That's it. And just hold your hand on the steering all the time and you'll find it.
No, right hand's right. It doesn't steer enough.
Yeah, they haven't got a great steering angle on these. Not like that Ravine.
Come on, you can do it. Yay!
Could go anywhere because I'm in control of that one.
And with that, we'll say thanks very much for